All right, in this video, we're going to be learning about independent and dependent variables. So an independent variable is a variable that does not depend on anything. So a variable that does not depend on another. An independent variable, you will also see the letter X used. I also like to envision this as an X has 2 feet, so it can walk all by itself, so it is independent. And then the other variable that we are going to be talking about is dependent variable. A dependent variable is a variable that depends on another, meaning that it is impacted or changed depending on the other variable. And the letter that we use for dependent variable is Y. I like to envision Y as having 1 foot, so it is dependent on X because it cannot walk by itself. So, for example, an orchard sells apples by the pound. Each day, P pounds of apples are sold, and the amount of money, M, is recorded. Which variable depends on the other? So this is where we ask ourselves, does the amount of pounds we sell depend on how much money we make, or does how much money we make depend on how many pounds of apples that we sold? So how much money we made is our dependent variable. So money depends on how much we sold. And this means that how many apples we sold is our independent variable. Example 2, a bike shop rents beach cruiser bikes and mountain bikes. Customers can rent these bikes by the day or the week. What are the IV and DV in the cost of the rental? So independent variable and dependent variable. So the dependent variable is going to be our cost, the cost of the bike rentals. Now, there are a few different independent variables we could talk about. The first one would be the type of bike, because maybe the beach cruiser is more expensive than the mountain bike. Another independent variable we could consider is the day of the week. So maybe it's more expensive to rent a bike on the weekend versus the week. So those would all impact the cost of the bike.